And then this is like the mannequin challenge. So I'll just have you just keep looking at your. That's there.
This motorcycle ministry.
You can enjoy the rides now without having to worry, which is awesome. Prolific. So yeah. Yeah, I can see why you were told the KKK. You're like, yeah, for me. You know how they really do like they look intentionally for people with certain skills and qualities, and I think because you have such a wonderful caliber to your voice and everything, you just have that commanding authority there, which is also probably the reason why HBO really liked your story.
Well, if the whole story came, it was nice to turn off the air conditioning, that's for sure. He might, I don't know, he might not.
Ken, I feel like you've done this before. You are a pro. When I'm done with you, the shots. Which is not so bad to look at. Ken, I don't think you should ever cut your hair. Don't ever listen to.
You're welcome, it's about that. You better get out of here. For what? Yeah. Michael?
My face. On the other hand, I at least made him feel some discomfort.
At least it proves I didn't hit her, Aldo. Off the flight.
No, don't mess with me.
So
If you mess
devastating
with me, you're gonna get messed up.
what that
So you need to help me,
ideology
you
can
know
do
what
to
I'm
a person's
saying? So
life.
shut your damn mouth before I tell you exactly what I think about you. You understand?
The anger and the
You
hate
understand
can
what I'm
just
saying?
totally destroy you.
Sure, sir. I'm telling you, don't push me, man. Don't push me.
We'll eat you alive, it sounds
Get
like.
out of here.
Anger and hate will totally eat you. It'll take everything from your soul, your heart, your mind. It'll destroy it all. They they prey on people that they can fear and manipulate. That's what they do.
Fall victim.
Oh, it sure could. Anybody could fall to their baloney. It's all about anger and frustration and being lost, man. You know, you have to have goals in life, and they prey on all that. I mean, just anything could spark this whole nation to fall.
And, you know, You just wake up and wish that you had just been able to take.
I wish it would have never happened, that's for sure. And it got so bad that we had 80 acres of land, shooting shots, and it was just the insanity of the whole thing. And when you're around those people, it boils over, oh boy, I'm doing a great thing. But you get lost in that whole situation. It's evil, it's nasty, it's a horrible, horrible life. And I do. But you gotta let loose all that anger and that hate and the frustration. You got to. It'll tear you apart. It was just horrible. That could have turned into a very, very violent thing. There was 150 white supremacists there, and all of them had automatic weapons hidden around there somewhere. It could have got just insane. Thank God. Thank God. That day I turned around, I didn't lead them no more. And thank God that it woke me up to see that hate. And it was just awful.
I'm so glad you're not. I'm not that scary. And action. Go for it whenever you'd like.
Well, Ryan, what do you think?
I like being here. It keeps me out of trouble, and I haven't been in trouble since I was, wanted to move in with you when I was 30 or 29.
You were 29 when you moved. So are you happy now?
Yeah. I have my depression where...
Well, I hope we can teach you a whole lot more. You'll be all right. Well, you got to let go of the past and move on to the future, and you're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
That was perfect. You guys. The hardest question I'll ask Brian. Will you say and spell your name for me, if you don't mind?
Ryan.
That's sometimes it's Brian. So that's why I got. See, that's the hardest question. Brian, what's your last name?
Feggestad.
And how do I spell it?
Feggestad.
What do you think of this man here?
Strong, independent, and tough man I've ever met. Got better quantities than my father ever did. And I look up to him as a father.
You've heard his story. Did you know when you met him that he had this racist past and that he was the person that he was?
Not until probably a few months after I moved in with him. Kind of was a shocker, but then I also seen how well he changed from that. It's good to see that things can come and turn around.
Yes. This was your grandfather's, wasn't it?
Yes.
And this one I gave him. I
didn't mean to make you cry.
He's a good kid. And that just goes to show if you give somebody a chance, like Ryan, they can come out of anything, man. They can come out of anything. That helps. She's going to be
That's what it's like when you do it all yourself. Hey, I still have a hard time cleaning my bedroom, so. Seeing what I'm getting. Yep.